What's up everybody, it's me Kayla here again and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is going to be the first video of a series that I want to start called Girl Boss Talks. So pretty much it's going to be a series of talks just about, different things, motivational things, tips, just anything to kind of help us all just become better women, whether you are an actual girl boss or just a woman and just going through everyday life, just needing some tips and help with different things. It doesn't really matter. It's just to help all of us women unite, become one, and all become better all together. Girl boss to me is someone who has big dreams and is willing to work very hard for them and is all about being the boss of their own life. And again, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're literally a boss, like literally taking control of a company. It also is controlling your life, controlling yourself, your mind. I hope that everyone can relate to this. I hope that helps a lot of people. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so today's Girl Boss Talk is going to be on becoming a more productive person. So I personally believe that when you're a very productive person, you're a very disciplined person. And when you're very disciplined, I feel like that leads to success. So ultimately, all of these goals will help us lead to success with whatever goals we all may have. So I have 6 main tips that I want to share with you guys that I feel like I go by, that I feel like help me, and that I feel like will help you all become more productive people. So the first tip that I have is planning. So scheduling and planning. That's almost everything to me. I plan to the T. I have to write everything down. I have to schedule everything down to when I'm gonna do the laundry. I don't know, it just helps me to write everything down and to visually see exactly what I need to get accomplished for the day, and to see exactly when it's going to be done. My recommendation is to get a planner and every week sit down and write out your schedule for that week. I usually take Sundays to grab my planner and write out my plan and my schedule for the whole entire week. Each and every single day, I'll write down exactly what I want to get done that day, and when that day comes, I get it done. So I'm not sure if y'all can see it, but my planner is kind of crazy. But again, it helps me so much. Figure out everything you need to get done that week, write down exactly what day and what times you want to do them, and then create a routine and develop good and positive habits to help you get these tasks done. Okay, so my next big tip is goal setting and visions. We want to write down our short-term goals, that could be for just that week, and then we want to write down our long-term goals, something that maybe we want to accomplish at the end of the month, or by the end of the month, or by the end of the year. And then even more important than that, personally to me, is writing down our visions. So that's the extremely bigger picture, like our end goal, our final destination of where we're trying to get to. I believe it's always good to write that down and keep that in mind, because that's exactly what's going to keep us motivated each and every single day. Like, okay, we're working towards this big picture, so that means I have to get all of this done and put in the work now in order for me to accomplish that. It's, like I said, so important to keep that big picture in mind so we know our why, so we know why we are doing what we're doing today. So goal set and write down your visions. Very important. Our third goal, or our third tip, is creating a solid routine and developing productive habits. So to help us with that, we want to start very small and build upon that. So start with adding one thing to your schedule or routine that you do every single week. First, it actually might be writing that schedule. So if that's a big issue of yours, get into the habit of sitting down once a week and writing out your schedule. Even if you don't execute every single thing that you write down, at least we're, working on getting to the point that we're writing down our schedule every single week. So after you accomplish that, then you can add one more thing to your plate that you're gonna work on adding into your routine every single week. The fourth tip that I have is executing our plan. So pretty much no excuses. So that pretty much means when we write down something in our planner, or when we say like, okay, I'm gonna get this done, we actually do it. Once you say you're gonna do something, or once you write it down, just pretend like it's written in stone. Like, okay, if I don't get this done, then I just have failed my goal for the week. So once you write something down, just make it a point to say, I will get this done, and to get it done. That's also why I say start small, because we don't want to add 10 things and become overwhelmed and just be like, dang, I just can't do this. It has to come a point in time where we put the excuses aside and say, I have time in this day. It doesn't matter if I may not feel as motivated right now, I have to get this done. And I promise you, once you get it done, you'll feel so accomplished and so good about yourself. Help with all of that, to help with the excuses, I believe that one of the most important things is eliminating barriers, eliminating those negative things that deter us from accomplishing our goals. For me, some of the biggest distractions that we all have nowadays is what? Social media, cell phone, and then honestly the people that we surround ourselves with. So with social media and the cell phone, we have to learn to be able to live for a few moments without it, just so we are able to get things done, because we all know that time is so valuable when it comes to being productive. So, you'll start doing something and then you'll pick up your phone and you'll realize 30-45 minutes have passed, and now we may not have as much time to get what we were going to get done. Learning to section off the time where we're on social media, or section off the time that we're on our phones, or learning to say, all right, I'm about to do this task, put your phone away, put it on silent, whatever you have to do just to make sure you're being productive and make sure you're getting that done. It's so important to surround yourself with people who have similar mindsets, similar goals, who are going to encourage you to just become better, become more productive, and just add more value to your life. So you don't want to be around people who are going to deter you from your goals, whether they're short-term, long-term, whatever the case may be. You just need people with the same mindset as you. So definitely be mindful of your environment and the people that you keep close to you. My sixth tip, my last tip, that I feel is very important, even when it comes to being successful as well as being productive, is changing our mindset, just kind of how we think about things. Number one, expect setbacks. That's with anything that we do in life. Expect setbacks. We plan things can go wrong, but we have to figure out, different ways to get around that and to accomplish, and to still accomplish the goals that we have set. So, don't get discouraged when things don't go your way, but just figure out a new way to, get things done. And then two, be realistic, set realistic goals, plan your week so you don't set yourself up for failure. Just don't give yourself more than you can chew. The main point in all of this, or my closing point that I really want to say, is just be willing to adapt, change, and think differently. You can't really be stuck in your ways when you are trying to change and become, a better person. That's with anything, whether it's being productive or trying to change a bad habit that we all have. Everybody has things that we need to change, so we have to be open to change and open to new ways of doing things. If you're not a very productive person now, that means that we need to open up our mind, try new things. Obviously, I'm not saying that the way that I do things or my tips, are the only way to become productive. They're obviously not, but these are just things that help me. And again, I just want to share them with you all to try to help you. So, if you definitely try, a few of these things, if you try all of them, please let me know. I definitely want to know if, any of these tips help anybody. So yeah, I hope that the video was kind of interesting. I hope that you got something from it, whether it was one thing or 6 things. If you have any questions, comment, like, subscribe, and I look forward to doing another Girl Boss Talk with you all. Thank you.